thing we're trying to achieve with government, e-government, is a citizen-centric framework. The idea is supposed to be consistent service delivery across all customer service channels. Now, people that have rushed to build their websites, and the current websites that we've got at the moment are quite good in some cases, but they don't offer the same level of service or the same options as you can get offline. And it's not just the same levels of service. Not every service can be brought online. Not every service is appropriate for that. But what we're talking about is consistency, so that if you require 3 forms of ID to actually subscribe to this service offline, then it should be similar online or through the telephone or in different channels. So it's consistence of the service provision. And of course, all of us who have been in the industry for a while and through the e-business boom, we realise now, I think, with a bit of a more sober mind, that it's actually really should have been business E, because the business comes first, then the E comes second. I think the people who have led the way, a lot of the technologies that we've developed over the past 8 years, has really shown what can be done. But it's the business integration that's been the real thing that's lacking. And a lot of the companies that actually fell out over the past, over the dot-com bust, really didn't have the systems in place to deal with it. Government's the same. They don't actually have the systems in place to deal with e-citizenship at the moment. They're probably moving forward in getting there. So of course with e-business, business E, from my experience, the things that actually succeed if you're going to be delivering a modern service through an e-business channel is typically the interactions are standard or routine, so will work really well. If there's not excessive dialogue needed to actually get the service done, so it's not a customised service. And the third thing is if users have a confidence that the service will be done without error if they do it online. So I think like paying a bill or booking a flight is fairly good. In fact, go to Virgin or Qantas and book your flight online. That's a really, really good solution. And people trust it. They know that they've been put on a secure plane. But if you go to a website today, an e-government website, and you go to an online form, you're probably not going to know whether or not it's going to be an instant gratification, or whether you have to wait 2 days, or how long you're going to wait at all, or where in fact it goes. This is where there's an attitude of users of using forms as to it seems to go into the ether. Once I press that submit button, I don't know. I actually used one of the government websites for preparing this presentation. I wanted to actually get some copyright permission to use some drafts that I'll show you later. And I went to the site and I submitted all the information, pressed the button, thank you. How long is it going to take? I don't know. If I had to pick up the phone, I would have been able to find that information out. And this is actually one of the biggest barriers to e-business and e-government, in fact, is that people actually like using the telephone. And the telephone is the biggest competitor to the internet.